Betrayal and Growth, Emily's Journey. Once upon a time, in a small town, there was a young woman named Emily. Emily was bright and kind-hearted, always ready to help others. She had a boyfriend named Jack, and they had been dating for 3 years. They were very happy together, or so Emily thought. They shared many cherished memories, from romantic weekend getaways to cozy nights in watching their favorite movies. Emily had a best friend named Sarah. They had been friends since childhood and did everything together. Sarah was like a sister to Emily. They shared secrets, dreams, and supported each other through thick and thin. Emily trusted Sarah with all her heart. One day, Emily started to notice that Jack was acting strangely. He was always on his phone, texting someone, and seemed distant. He used to be very attentive and always made time for Emily, but now he seemed preoccupied and distracted. Emily asked him if everything was okay, but Jack assured her that he was just busy with work. Emily wanted to believe him, but something didn't feel right. A few weeks later, Emily decided to throw a surprise birthday party for Jack. She invited all their friends, including Sarah. Emily planned every detail meticulously, wanting to make Jack's birthday special. The party was a success, and everyone had a great time. However, Emily couldn't shake off the feeling that something was wrong. She noticed Jack and Sarah whispering to each other more than usual, and there were moments when they seemed to share private smiles. A couple of days after the party, Emily's friend Lisa told her she saw Jack and Sarah together at a cafe. At first, Emily didn't believe it. She thought Lisa must have been mistaken. But Lisa insisted that she saw them holding hands and looking very close. Emily's heart sunk. She didn't want to believe it, but deep down, she knew something was off. Emily decided to confront Jack. She asked him if he was seeing someone else. Jack denied it, but Emily could tell he was lying. She felt hurt and betrayed. She didn't want to believe that her boyfriend and best friend could betray her like this. The doubt and uncertainty ate away at her, making it hard to focus on anything else. Determined to find the truth, Emily followed Jack one evening. She saw him enter a restaurant, and to her shock, Sarah was waiting for him inside. They were laughing and holding hands, clearly enjoying each other's company. Emily felt a wave of anger and sadness. Her heart pounded as she walked into the restaurant and confronted them. "How could you do this to me?" Emily's voice trembled with emotion. Jack and Sarah were stunned and didn't know what to say. Emily told them how hurt she was by their betrayal and walked out of the restaurant, leaving them behind. For weeks, Emily felt heartbroken and lost. She couldn't believe that the two people she trusted the most had betrayed her. She replayed the moments in her mind, trying to understand how it all happened. She felt isolated and alone, but she knew she had to move on. Emily focused on her hobbies and spent more time with other friends who supported her. She took up painting and started going for long walks in nature, finding solace in the beauty around her. Eventually, Emily found peace and happiness again. She realized that she deserved better than someone who would cheat on her. She also learned the importance of trusting her instincts and valuing herself. Emily became stronger and more independent, rediscovering her passions and setting new goals for her future. As for Jack and Sarah, they tried to make their relationship work, but it didn't last long. The guilt and the way their relationship started weighed heavily on them. They eventually went their separate ways. Emily moved on and found a new group of friends who treated her with the respect and loyalty she deserved. She met new people who valued her for who she was and brought positivity into her life. One day, while volunteering at a local charity event, Emily met a kind and thoughtful man named David. They started talking and quickly became friends. David was different from Jack. He was genuine, caring, and made Emily feel appreciated. Over time, their friendship blossomed into something more. Emily realized that true love was built on trust, respect, and mutual admiration. And so, Emily's story ended on a positive note. She learned from her experience and became stronger and wiser. She knew that true friends and love would never betray her trust. Emily continued to grow and thrive, surrounded by people who truly cared for her. Moral: the moral of the story is that true friends and partners are those who treat you with respect, honesty, and loyalty. Trust your instincts and know your worth. You deserve relationships built on genuine love and trust. When faced with betrayal, focus on your own growth and happiness, and you will eventually find people who truly value and support you. Here are a few tips to make the most out of this story. 1. Read aloud. Read the story out loud to practice pronunciation and intonation. 2. Summarize. Try to summarize the story in your own words. This helps with comprehension and speaking fluency. 3. Role-play. Act out parts of the story. You can play different characters to practice dialogues and emotions. 4. Ask and answer questions. Create questions about the story and answer them. This helps with understanding and practicing different types of sentences. 5. Record yourself. Record yourself reading the story or summarizing it. Then listen to your recording to identify areas for improvement.